Erie News Now at 6 with Mike Ruzzi and Eva Mastromattio.
We continue to follow the big news out of Washington, D.C. today as tens of thousands of people rallied and they marched at the National Mall in support of Israel. And they also marched to free the hostages being held by Hamas and to fight the recent rise in anti-Semitism.
Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon was there this afternoon. He joins us now live from Washington. Brendan, what was it like there today?
Hey there, Mike and Eva. Good evening. So just a few short hours ago, I'm going to step aside so you can see the main stage here, of course, the Capitol in the background. But just a few short hours ago, this whole area here where I'm standing now, all across the National Mall, heading down toward the Washington Monument, as you said, filled with tens of thousands of supporters of Israel. They were out here hoisting, different signs, as you can see, many of the remnants from earlier today, airing their support for Israel as the cleanup crews start to sort of come around and pick some of these signs and other things up as well. I want to pull up some video that we shot from the rally earlier today, just to kind of give you a sense of how many people were actually here and the different speakers that we heard from. We heard from leaders from both parties, from both the House and Senate, again, airing very strong bipartisan support for Israel. We heard from some of the family members who still have loved ones being held hostage by Hamas. Speakers also strongly condemned anti-Semitism, which has been on the rise abroad and here in the U.S. in recent weeks since the war began back on October 7th. Speakers at the rally today really emphasizing the importance of coming together to speak out against both the terror that unfolded on October 7th and against the rise in anti-Semitism. Attendees echoed similar remarks as well, and for many of them, it is deeply personal.
My grandparents are both Holocaust survivors, and both my parents escaped Soviet Union anti-Semitism. I personally have experienced anti-Semitism, so being here, standing up for my people, my family, my friends who are fighting on the lines right now, it's everything to me. Hamas can't break us. All Jews will always unite, and now, never again is now.
And Mike and Eva, there were also a couple of dozen protesters who were condemning the Israeli government. They were sort of out here behind the fence. Of course, this whole event was enclosed in the fence. There were multiple safety barriers and everything up, but about 2 or 3 dozen protesters out behind that fence. But again, for such a large rally, it was very peaceful, which of course is a great thing. And although this war, this conflict might be taking place thousands of miles away, the impact can still be felt here in the United States. And the support for Israel was certainly palpable here on the National Mall earlier this afternoon. For now, reporting live on the National Mall for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Mike and Eva, back to you.